Which of the following is the dimension of pressure? Now, the first thing you have to remember is the three most fundamental quantities in physics and their dimension. So, the three most fundamental quantities we have the length, the mass, and the time. So, the length, their dimension is their first letter written in capital letter. So, we have the length is capital letter L, the mass is capital letter M, and the time is capital letter T. Now, the next thing is that you have to know the formula for this pressure. So, we have pressure is equals to force over area. So, the idea now is that you are going to break down this formula until each of the quantities that you have is a fundamental quantity. So, what I'm saying now is that, so pressure is equals to this force, you are going to break it down to mass times acceleration. Over this area, I'm going to break it down to length times breadth. Remember, this mass is already a fundamental quantity because these are fundamental quantities. Acceleration is not because it's not here, right? Length is here, breadth is also length, so it's here. So we have problem with this. So I'm going to say pressure is mass times acceleration. I'm going to break it down to change in velocity over time. So that's velocity over time, right? Multiplied by this L times B will be under, so that's L times length times breadth, right? So now the next thing is that velocity is not still here, right? Because it is not a fundamental quantity. So I'm still going to break it down to mass times velocity is displacement over time. So you're going to say displacement over time, right? But now this time you have times 1 over t. Remember, only velocity is displacement over time. So this time is here multiplied by what you have here, 1 over length times breadth. If you look at everything now, we now have fundamental quantity because displacement is also length, so it is a fundamental quantity. So what you just need to do now is to replace what you have here with their dimensions, right? So mass is what? Capital letter M times displacement is length, so that's L, over time is capital letter T multiplied by 1 over time is also capital letter T multiplied by 1 over length is capital letter A multiplied by breadth is distance, so it's also L. So what we now have here is M times L times 1 times 1, that's ML, right? Over T times T, that's T raised to the power of 2. Then L times L is L raised to the power of 2. Now what you now need to do here is to apply law of indices. So L raised to the power of 1. So now, remember L here, right? Pick 1. The power here is 1. You have put it there. The division is minus. Then the power down is 2, right? Then that's L is gone. Then we have T, right? T raised to the power of 2, when it goes up, becomes T raised to the power of what? Minus 2. So what you're going to have now is ML, 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Then T raised to the power of minus 2. And A is our answer.